Hi everyone, welcome to Unacademy, India's largest learning platform. So before I start my class, let me tell you a bit about myself. My name is Aishwarya Agarwal and I am taking quantitative aptitude classes at Unacademy currently, and I have teaching experience of more than 4 years. And during my tenure of 4 years, I have trained more than 1000 students for various management entrances like CAT, GRE and GMAT. Prior to that, I've done my masters in mathematics from University of Delhi, and before that, I've done my bachelor's in mathematics from Miranda House, University of Delhi. All right, so guys, let's start. So you guys might be thinking, how can you attend classes at an academy platform? What are the steps for it? So the steps for it are very simple. You just have to go to Google Play Store, type Unacademy there, click on install button to install the Unacademy Learning app. As soon as you will install the app, you have to select your goal. If you want to start the preparation for CAT, you have to select for CAT. If you want to prepare for any other course, you have to select that course. Okay. So as soon as you will select your category, your goal as CAT, then you will get an option of get subscription. You have to click on get subscription to enroll for Unacademy classes. So at Unacademy, we have two kinds of subscriptions. One is the plus subscription, other is the iconic subscription. So let me just tell you the difference between both these subscriptions. In plus subscription, you will get the opportunity to get the classes from India's top educators, from India's best educators. Okay, all the classes would be very well interactive. Live classes would be there. You can ask your doubts in the class. Okay, if the faculty, the educator is teaching something, and if you have any doubt in that, you can ask that. You can get that doubt clarified right there, right now. Okay, after each and every class, you get very well structured course and notes of that class that you have attended. Okay, along with that, you will also have access to live tests and quizzes which happen on daily basis on the Unacademy platform. So, in order to start the preparation for your CAT 2021 or CAT 2022, please go for these subscriptions and start as soon as possible. Alright, the other kind of subscription is the iconic subscription. In the iconic subscription, you will get all the benefits of plus subscription. Along with that, you will get personalized attention from the top educators. Okay, you will get the preparation for other management entrances as well, and regular test analysis of each and every test would be there, which you'll be giving on the platform. All right. So now let me just tell you about the pricing of these subscriptions. The price of plus subscription for 12 months is 17,500 and 21,000 for 24 months. Okay. There are other subscriptions also for 1 month, 3 month and 6 month. But what I personally recommend is that you should go for the 12 months or 24 month subscription. Why? Because the subscriptions which are less than for 12 months are for those people who have already prepared for CAT once and they just want a refresher course for that. Okay, so you can choose according to your needs and go for it. All right. So further also, if you want any discount over this fees, you can use my code AAISH10 to get the instant 10% discount over the fees. All right. Okay. So now let me just tell you about the pricing of iconic subscription. For 12 months, the subscription is of 30,000, and for 24 months, the subscription is of 41,000. Okay, so over this fees also, if you want any discount, you can use my code AAISH10 to get the instant 10% off. After the off, the fees would be 27,000 for 12 months and 36,900 for 24 months. All right. Okay, so these are our star performers. These are the students who have scored 99 percentile plus in CAT 2020. So you guys can also be among these people. You can be also on this. So for that, you have to go for the subscriptions. Go to the Unacademy website, take the subscriptions so that in the next poster you will be there. Okay. So this is the information about our current batches that are going on. New batch is going to start from 8th of March. That is an exclusive weekday evening batch for CAT 2021. Yesterday also a batch was started, the weekend batch. You can, right now also you have time to join this batch. So please guys, go ahead, join the batches so that you don't miss a single class from them. Alright? Okay. So along with that, you have an opportunity of a weekly scholarship test that we conduct, Unacademy Combat. Okay, so if you participate in this test and score well, then you will have the opportunity to get scholarships up to 55 lakhs plus. Okay, so this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Please go for the test. If you score well, then definitely you'll be eligible for good scholarships. Okay, all right. So now let's start the topic. In the previous class, we discussed about classification of real numbers, classification of numbers. So here in this class, we'll be discussing about factors, multiples and co-primes in detail. Okay, so this topic is very important part of number theory. Okay, so questions related to factors, multiples and co-primes would definitely be there in your comment section. Okay, so please uh, be very patient throughout the class. I'll be explaining all the concepts in detail. Okay, all right. Okay, so let us start. So first of all, let us understand what are factors, what are multiples and what are co-primes. Yes. So what are factors and divisors? Factors of a given number are the numbers which divide the given number with zero remainder, which divide a particular number completely. Okay, so if I take a number 12, let's take a number 12. What are the factors of 12? 1 divides the number completely. 2 is the factor because 2 into 6 is 12. 3 into 4 is 12, so 3 and 4 are the factors. 6 into 2 is 12, so 6 is also one of the factors. And 12 is also one of the factors. So these are all the factors. These are all the divisors of the number 12. Because when you divide the number 12 by these numbers, we get 0 as the remainder. Factors are also known as divisors. Alright, now what are multiples? Multiples of a number, for example, let us take this 12 only. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 are factors of 12. Okay, and 12 is the multiple of these numbers, these factors. Okay, so let us understand the definition also. When one number is divided exactly by other number, then the first number is called the multiple of second number. Okay, so for example, if I take a number 24, then 2 is one of the factors of 24, right? Because it divides 24 completely. It means 24 is the multiple of 2. A very important point here, every number is a factor of itself and every number is a multiple of itself. Okay, so if in any question it is asked a number is a factor, there is a number which is the factor, what is the highest factor of a particular number? It is the number itself. Okay, all right. Now let us understand what are co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers are the numbers who do not have any common factor between them other than 1. So two numbers are co-prime if they do not have any common factor other than 1. So they just have one common factor, that is 1. Okay. Now you don't have to get confused with the term co-prime. Co-prime doesn't necessarily means that both the numbers have to be prime. Okay, it is possible that both the numbers are composite, or one number is prime, one number is composite, and they can be co-prime relatively. Okay, so let us take a few examples of co-prime numbers. Okay, so let's take 5 and 7. What are the common factors of 5 and 7? Just one. Okay, so 5 and 7 are co-prime numbers. So here you can see that 5 and 7 both are prime numbers. Let's take another pair. Let's take 12 and 19. Is there any common factor between 12 and 19? Yes, just one. Okay, so 12 and 19 are also co-prime numbers. Okay, 12 and 19 are co-prime numbers. Here if you see, 12 is not a prime number and 19 is a prime number. Okay, so such type of pairs are also acceptable. Now can you just think of a pair where both the numbers are composite numbers but relatively they are co-prime? Okay, yes, can you think of any such number? Please type in the chat box. Yes, can you think of any such co-prime numbers which are composite individually? Okay, let me tell you an example. Let us take 16 and 25. Okay, so do 16 and 25 have any common factor between them? Yes, it is just one. It means 16 and 25 are co-prime to each other. But are these prime numbers? No. So Co-prime numbers are the pair of numbers which have only one common factor between them, which is 1. There is no other common factor than 1. Alright, so I hope the definition of factors, multiples and co-primes are clear. Okay, now let us take this further. Now, often while solving a question, you might have to check whether this particular number is divisible by 2 or 3 or any other number. Okay, so for that, every time you cannot keep on dividing. Okay, suppose there is a big number like this. We have a big number 5, 6, 8, 2, 3, and we have to verify whether this number is divisible by 7 or the number is divisible by 8. Okay, then we can't divide such big number by the factor every time to figure out whether it is divisible or not. Okay, so for that, to ease this, to simplify this, to save our time while solving the questions, we have divisibility rules. Okay, so we'll be discussing about divisibility rules for each and every number less than 11, so that we can use this while solving the questions. Okay, I hope this is clear. All right, so let us apply the divisibility test of 2. Okay, so any number is divisible by 2 if the last digit of the number is even. Okay, it means if the last digit of a number is 0 or 2, 4, 6 or 8. Okay, then that particular number is divisible by 2. No matter how many digits are before the last digit, but it would be always divisible by 2. Okay, let's figure out if this number is divisible by 2. Last digit is 8, even, so it is divisible. Last digit is 7 here. It is odd, so not divisible. Alright, now let's see the divisibility test for 3. The divisibility test for 3 is that a number is divisible by 3 if sum of digits of that number is a multiple of 3. Okay, let's see this number. Let's find the sum of digits. What is 7 plus 5 plus 6 plus 8? Okay, let's add these numbers. What will we get? Okay, so here if I add these numbers, I will get 26. Is 26 a multiple of 3? No. It means that this number is not divisible by 3. Let's see this one. 8, 1, 8, 1. Let us add these numbers. 8 plus 1 plus 8 plus 1. So here I will get 9 plus 9, 18. Is 18 a multiple of 3? Yes. It means that this number is divisible by 3. Okay, so these are the tests for divisibility of numbers. This will really simplify your calculations. Let's see here. What is the divisibility test for 4? The last two digits should be divisible by 4. So let us take this number. The last two digits are 64. Is 64 divisible by 4? Yes, it means that this number is divisible by 4. We don't have to worry about the digits which come before the last two digits. Okay, let's see this. Here, the last two digits of this number is 54. Is 54 divisible by 4? No. It means that this number is not divisible by 4. Okay, so I hope the divisibility test of 2, 3 and 4 are clear. Let's see another one. Yes. Now let us understand the divisibility test for 5. A number is divisible by 5 if the last digit of that number is either 0 or 5. Pretty easy. So if we see this, the last digit is 5, so divisible by 5. The last digit is 0, divisible by 5. The last digit is 6, not equal to 0 or 5. So this is not divisible by 5. Okay, alright. Now let's see the divisibility test for 6. Now 6 can be written as 2 into 3. Yes, so if you want to check if a number is divisible by 6, then you just have to figure out whether the number is divisible by 2 or 3 or not. Okay, so a number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by both numbers 2 and 3. Let's see this one. 18, last digit is 8, which is even. It means this is divisible by 2. Let's see for 18, 1, 8, sum of the digits is equals to 9, which is divisible by 3. It means that 18 is divisible by 6. Okay, let's see further. Here the number is 8181. Alright, so in 8181, let's see if this number is divisible by 2. The last digit is 1, which is odd. It means the number is not divisible by 2. Let's check for 3. This number is definitely divisible by 3 as sum of digits is divisible by 3. But this number won't be divisible by 6 because for divisibility of 6 we need both the numbers 2 and 3. Alright, I hope this is clear. Let's see further. Now let us understand the divisibility test for 7. Okay. So for divisibility test for 7, we have to use this test in 2 steps. Okay, so please listen carefully. This you have to understand. So step 1 is we have to double the unit digit. Unit digit means the last digit we have to double and we have to subtract it from the remaining number. Let's see how will this work. Let's take this number 14364. Okay, what is the unit digit of this number? 4. What is the remaining part of this number? 1436. So I will double the unit digit. So for this step my unit digit is 4. So I will double it and get 8. And then the next step is to subtract it from the remaining number. My remaining number is 1436. Okay, so I will subtract 8 from it. Let's see what will I get. So just subtract 8 from it. Let's see what will we get. I get 1428. Okay. Now the difference that I have got, I will check if this number, the remaining number, is divisible by 7. Then the original number is divisible by 7. Okay. So can I figure out if 1428 is divisible by 7? Yes, we can easily see that this number is divisible by 7. It means 14364 is divisible by 7. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Okay, alright. So the first step is to take out the unit digit, double it, subtract it from the remaining number. Then whatever you have, that number should be divisible by 7. Okay, if that number is divisible by 7, then the original number is divisible by 7. Okay, let's check for this number. Now this number is 943254. Let us take the unit digit of this number. The unit digit of this number is 4. Let us double it. What will I get? 8. Let us subtract 8 from the remaining digits. So 94325 minus 8. Let's see what it is. So I will get 94317. Can I figure out whether this number is divisible by 7? No, still a bigger number. So again I'll repeat the same step. Again I'll take 7, double it. What will I get? 14. Subtract it from the remaining number, which is 9431 minus 14. What will I get? Let's check. 11 minus 4 is equals to 7. I get 9417. Okay, so is 9417 divisible by 7? Still we don't know anything. So let us do the entire step again. I'm writing here this time. Okay, so 9417. Again I'll take the unit digit, double it. Subtract it from the remaining number. 941 minus 14. What will I get? 927. Okay, now is 927 divisible by 7? I don't know. Again I'll repeat the same step. So the unit digit is 7. Subtract 14 from 92. What will I get now? 78. Now this I can figure out easily whether 78 is divisible by 7 or not. No, 78 is not divisible by 7. Therefore this number is not divisible by 7. Okay, so this is the process to check whether a number is divisible by 7 or not. Take the unit digit, double it, subtract it from the remaining number, then see if that remaining number is divisible by 7 or not. If it is divisible, then original is divisible by 7. If it is not divisible, then the original number is not divisible by 7. Okay, so A very genuine question might come in your mind that इतना बड़ा process हम करेंगे, इससे अच्छा हम उस number को 7 से divide करके देख लें, right? That is also okay. So that is why for divisibility test of 7, you have the liberty of dividing the number by 7 directly, or you can use this divisibility rule. It depends completely on you. You can use the method which you find is easier. Alright, okay. Let's continue. Okay. Let's see the divisibility test for 8. What is the divisibility test for 8? For divisibility test for 8, we have to see the last 3 digits of a number. If the last 3 digits of a number are divisible by 8, then the entire number is divisible by 8. Let's see the last 3 digits of this number. 285. Is it divisible by 8? No. Means this number is not divisible by 8. Let's see the last 3 digits here. 168. Is it divisible by 8? Yes, it is divisible by 8. So this is divisible by 8. 5168 is divisible by 8. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, now let's check the divisibility test for 9. So for 9, it is quite similar to the test for 3. We have to find the sum of digits. If sum of digits is divisible by 9, if the sum of digits is a multiple of 9, then the entire number is divisible by 9. So let's check for 185. What is the sum of digits? 1 plus 8 plus 5 is equals to 14. Is it divisible by 9? No. So this number is not divisible by 9. Let's check here. This is 8 plus 1 plus 8 plus 1. This is equal to 18. Is 18 a multiple of 9? Yes, definitely. It means that this number is a multiple of 9. Okay, so I hope the divisibility test for 9 is clear. Okay, let's proceed. What is the divisibility test for 10? It's the easiest one. The last digit of the number should be 0. If it is 0, then it is divisible by 10. Okay, so it is 0 divisible by 10, not equal to 0, so not divisible by 10. Okay, all right. So I hope all the divisibility rules till 10 are clear to you all. If there is any doubt, please type. Please ask if there is any doubt till now. Okay, alright, let's discuss the divisibility test for 11 now. Okay, so for the divisibility test for 11, we have to find, we have to do it in certain steps. The first step is that we have to find sum of alternate digits. Okay, so let us take this number 132. So my number is 132. I will take the sum of alternate digits. So I'll start with 2 and 1. So what is the sum of 2 and 1? 3. Again, I'll take the digits at odd, the digits at even places, which is 3. Sum is equal to 3. Okay. Now I will find the difference between the two sums. So here it is 3 minus 3 equal to 0. And then I'll see whether this difference is divisible by, whether this difference is a multiple of 11. Obviously 0 is a multiple of all the numbers, so 0 is a multiple of 11. It means that 132 is divisible by 11. So this number is divisible by 11. Let's check for this number. So the number is 8, 9. The number is 8, 9, 8, 6, 5. 8, 9, 3, 8, 6, 5. Okay, so I'll take the digits at alternate places and add them. So first would be 8 plus 3 plus 6. What is the sum? 17. Other would be 9 plus 8 plus 5. what would be their sum? 22. Okay, so let us find the difference of these numbers. Let us subtract 17 from 22. The difference would be equal to 5. Is 5 a multiple of 11? No. It means that this number is not divisible by 11. Alright, so these are the steps to figure out whether a number is divisible by 11 or not. Okay, let's see. The divisibility test for 19. Okay, so for 19 also this is quite similar to the divisibility test of 7. Let's see that. Again we have to double the unit digit, and in the case for 7 we used to subtract it from the remaining number. Here we will add it to the remaining number. Okay, so let's see. Let's take this number which is given here. 456,760. What is the unit digit? 0. Okay, so if the unit digit is 0, I will double it, which is again 0, subtract it from the remaining number. Again I will get 45676. Can I figure out whether this number is divisible by 19 or not? No. So then again we'll repeat the same step. We will take this number, double it, it will be 12, subtract it from the remaining number. What will I get? 4567 minus 12. What will I get? 7 minus 2 is 5. This is the number that I am getting. Is it divisible by 19? I don't know. Again, I'll take the unit digit, double it, subtract it from here. Okay, so what will I get? I will get 455 minus 10. What would be remaining? 445. Again, do I know whether this number is divisible by 19? No. So again, I'll take the unit digit, subtract it from the previous number. The remaining number is, the remaining number is 44. Subtract 10 from it, I get 34. Is 34 a multiple of 19? No. It means that this number is not divisible by 19. Okay, so we have to follow the same steps every time we solve for divisibility test for 19. Take the unit digit, double it, add it to the, oh sorry, very sorry, here I have subtracted the unit digit. Okay, so I'll be adding it to the remaining number. Yes, you have to be very careful about that. I just did a mistake which you don't have to repeat. So let us add the unit digit. So this would be the number. Is this divisible by 19? No. Then again I take the unit digit 6, and then I will add it to the remaining number. Okay, let's do this again. Yes, so this is the number 45676. Okay, let us take the unit digit 12, add it to the remaining number. What will I get? I will get 4579. Do I know whether it is divisible by 19? No. So again, I will take the unit digit and double it. If I take the unit digit and double it, the number would be 18. Add 18 to 457, I will get, yes, please tell me what will I get after I add 457 to 18. Please comment in the chat box. I'll get 475. Again, we don't know whether it is divisible by 19, so I'll take the unit digit and add it, double it and add it to the remaining number. So now I have 475. Doubling it means adding 10 to 47. So 47 plus 10 would be equal to 57. Do I know whether 57 is divisible by 19? Yes. 19 into 3 is 57. It means that this number is divisible by 19. Okay. So for cases for numbers like 19, dividing a bigger number by 19 would be difficult. It will take more time. So better to use the divisibility test for 19, which is given on your screen. Alright. Now let's check for 132. So for 132, we will take the unit digit, which is 2, double it, 4. 13 plus 4 is 17, but 17 is not divisible by 19. It means 132 is not divisible by 19. I hope this test is clear to you. Okay, let's see. So we are done with the divisibility test of these numbers. Now we'll be discussing a very important formula. Okay, so often you might find such type of questions from number theory in your CATs, in the quant section. Okay, they will ask you for number of factors of a number. Okay, so if I have a smaller number, suppose if I have a number like 12, what are its factors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Okay, how many factors are there? 6. Okay, so very easily I have calculated the number of factors of 12 is 6. Now if I have a bigger number, a 4-digit number, a 3-digit number, a 5-digit number, and we have to figure out how many factors are there of this number, if it is asked in the question, then how will we see this? How will we solve such type of questions? Okay, so method for that is very easy. Okay, you just have to remember this formula. Okay, so please do remember this formula. So the first step of this formula is to express your number given as product of its prime factors. Now we all know that all the numbers that we have can be, all the integers can be defined, can be expressed as the product of their prime factors. So let's do it for 120. So this is 120. Let us do its prime factorization. It's 2 into 60, then 2 into 30, 2 into 15, and then 3 into 5. So now 120 can be written as 2 raised to the power 3, 3 raised to the power 1, and 5 raised to the power 1. Okay, so this 120 can be written into this form. Okay, so here P, Q and R, the value of P is equal to 2, value of Q is equals to 3, the value of R is equals to 5. Let's find the value of A, B, C. Value of A is 3, the value of B is 1, the value of C is also 1. If I compare it with this notation. Okay, then the number of factors of the number 120 are, number of factors of 120 are given by, you just have to add 1 to these. So it would be 4 into 2 into 2. So it would be 16. It means that 120 has 16 factors. Alright, so I hope this formula is clear to you, that 120 has 16 factors. Okay. Now in this 16 factors, 1 and the number itself are included. So please be careful about this. Now let us find the number of factors of 650. Let us do its prime factorization first. Let's do this. So this would be 5. Okay, then again we can divide it by 5. It would be equal to, then we can divide it by 3, sorry, we can divide it by 2 and we'll get 13. So 650 can be written as 2 into 5 square into 13 raised to the power 1. So this is the prime factorization of 650. Okay, now we have changed this into the form given in the formula here. So what I'll do is that I'll take their exponents, add 1 to them. So this would be 1 plus 1. Then this would be 2 plus 1. Here it would be 1 plus 1. And take their products. So 2 into 3 into 2. So this is 12. So 650 has 12 factors. Total number of factors of 650 is 12. Okay, so I hope this formula is clear to you. So whenever you have to find number of factors of a number and the number is quite big that you can't calculate it by one by counting. Okay, so you can use this formula and find the number of factors of n. Okay, let's see. So now we will find, till now we have figured out that how will we find the number of factors of a number. Here we will see what would be product of all factors of a number. Okay, so again we had 120. Let us express it into prime factors this way. 2 cube 3 into 5. Okay, we have already found out the number of factors of 120 using this formula. Let us denote it by D. Okay, so D here would be equal to 4 into 2 into 2, which is equal to 16. Okay, so product of all the factors would be equal to the number raised to the power of D by 2. That is, number raised to the power of number of its factors divided by 2. Okay, so here in this case, the product of all factors of 120 is equal to 120 raised to the power 16 by 2, which is 120 raised to the power of 8. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. So, calculating the number of factors is also a difficult job if you don't use that formula. फिर उनका प्रोडक्ट तो हम कैसे ही निकालेंगे, बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम लग जाएगा एंड आपके पास इतना टाइम होगा नहीं एग्जाम में. ओके, सो प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस फॉर्मूला वुड बी वेरी यूजफुल while solving the question. Okay, all right. So product of all the factors of a number is given by n raised to the power d by 2, where d is equals to number of factors which you can get from this formula. I hope this is clear. Now let us do the same exercise for 650. So 650, as we have done the prime factorization, can be written as 2 raised to the power 1, 5 raised to the power 2 and 13. Let's check if this is correct. Correct. Okay. Now let us find the number of factors of 650 again. This 2, d, 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1 and 1 plus 1. We'll take all the exponents of the primes. So it is 2 into 3 into 2, which is equal to 12. So total number of prime factors of 650 are 12. What is the product of all factors of 650? Okay, this is equal to 650 raised to the power 12 by 2, which is equal to 650 raised to the power of 6. Okay, so what is the product here? 650 raised to the power 6. What is the product here? 120 raised to the power 8. Okay, so this is how we solve questions related to number theory. We can figure out number of factors using the formula, and we can figure out the number of we can figure out the product of all factors of a number using this. In this formula also, the number itself, n, is also included in this product. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Okay, so I'll give you a minute to just revise both these formulas, then we'll continue further. Just read the formula and see if you have understood this. Okay, so now let us discuss what is the sum of factors of a number. How do we calculate sum of all factors of a number? Till now we have discussed how do we calculate number of factors, how to count them, how to find the product of all factors of a number. Now we'll be discussing how to find the sum of all factors of a number. Okay, so let's see. First of all, again we will express the number as the product of its prime factors. So for 120, it would be 2 cube into 3 into 5. Okay, so this is my prime factorization of 120. Okay, here if I compare this to this formula, this equation, then P is equal to 2, Q is equals to 3, R is equal to 5, A is equal to 3, B is equal to 1, and C is also equal to 1. So we have these, we have allotted the numbers to the variables. Now, the sum of factors of n is given by this formula, which is p raised to the power a plus 1 minus 1 upon p minus 1, then q raised to the power of b plus 1 minus 1 upon q minus 1, and so on. Okay, so please don't get confused that whatever numbers that we are using right now, in all the numbers we are just getting 3 prime factors. Okay, it is possible that you will definitely get more than 3 prime factors, 4, 5, 6, 7, any number of prime factors could be there, but the formula would be same. Okay, you can keep on extending this formula. Okay, suppose I have one more factor here. Let us take it as x raised to the power y. Okay, then we'll add one more term in this formula in the product itself. So it would be equal to x raised to the power y plus 1 minus 1 upon x minus 1. Alright, so this way we can keep on increasing the numbers. Okay, if there are more prime factors. Now let's see how will we find the sum of this factor. Sum of factors of 120. So sum of all factors is given by p here is equal to 2, a is equal to 3. So 3 plus 1 is 4 minus 1 upon p minus 1 is equal to 1. Another, q is equals to 3. So 3 raised to the power 2 minus 1 upon 2, q minus 1. Here r is equal to 5, so 5 raised to the power 2 minus 1 upon r minus 1 is equal to 4. Okay, this way. So this is how we calculate the sum. Let us simplify this a bit. So this would be equal to 15, this would be equal to 4, and this would be equal to 12. Okay, so if you multiply these three numbers, we will get sum of all factors of 120. Let's see that if we can do that quickly. 15 into 4 is 60, 720. Okay, so sum of all factors of 120 is equal to 720. Okay, I hope this is clear. Let's do this for 650 also. Again, we can use its prime factorization, which is 2 in 1, 5 square, and 13 into 1. Okay, here we'll be putting it into formulas. So this PQR are the factors. So let us do it in this way. What is 2 minus 1? 1. Let's write other factor. 5 minus 1? 4. 13 minus 1? 12. Okay, so our denominators are sorted now. Okay, now we'll take the factors and add 1 to the exponent and put it like this. So it would be 2 raised to the power 2, 5 raised to the power 3, 13 raised to the power 2. Okay, and then we subtract 1 from it. Okay, any method would work, so that as far as your formula is correct, you are applying the correct formula, it would be fine. So it would be 3 into 124 minus 124 upon 4, then this would be equal to 168 by 12. You have to simplify this and then you will get sum of all factors of the number 650. Okay, so I hope all these three formulas are clear to you. Okay, please take a look at this formula, and if there is any doubt you can ask. Okay, so please remember these three formulas. These three formulas would be very, very important. Okay, number of factors of a number, product of all factors of a number, sum of all factors of a number. Very useful while solving the questions. Okay, there are some more formulas related to factors, multiples, and coprimes. Those formulas we'll be discussing in the next class. Alright, okay. Okay, so there is one exercise that you can do, okay, in order to remember how to remember these three formulas. Okay, make a list of numbers, take random numbers, okay, but take at least 3 to 4 digit numbers, okay, and find out their number of factors, find out their sum, find out their products. Use these formula repeatedly, and then obviously it will be stored in your mind, definitely. Okay, all right. So this is the end of the content part of this class. We'll be discussing more formulas in the next class, so please attend those classes. Okay, So please feel free to like, share, and subscribe the channel. Do subscribe to our channel so that you can get regular notification and updates regarding the classes and class timings. Also, if you like the class, please like it, and you can share the video with your friends and family so that they can also learn from it. If any of your friends and family or any family relative are preparing for CAT, then you can share this video with him or her. Okay. Also, subscribe to our channel CAT for MBA. Now, if you want to go for the Unacademy subscription, which you should definitely go for if you are planning for CAT 21 or CAT 2022 intake, then for that, please use my code AAISH10. You will get an instant 10% off over the entire fee. Thank you. See you in the next class. Keep practicing.